questions for Emre. We will start with Carly Bell and then go to Cheryl.
Hey, Coach. When I spoke to you guys at practice this week, it seems like the focus was on the first and the third quarter, which you guys won today, but now the problem seems to be in the second and fourth quarter. What is it? Can you pinpoint why it's so difficult to string 40 minutes together recently?
You have stats, Carly?
Yeah.
Yep. Do you see the turnovers?
Yes.
Yep. So especially when we do back-to-back, it hurts us. 27 points out of our 17 turnovers. And they congested the floor. We knew it. And their length has bothered us. So we couldn't make those pass to the other side of the court. Now teams are congesting the floor a little bit more too. Again, when we run our stuff. So we need to find a way to get the ball to the other side of the floor.
What is it about Cheyenne Parker's game? You coached her and then, coaching against her today, that's so difficult to guard?
I mean, she's dominant all the way in the paint, and she got Elizabeth got five foul. So we actually started guarding with Alana. And I mean, they even go more at us. We play zone. She was dominant. We play man. She was dominant. We didn't take away any of her stuff. I mean, she's a good player, and she's dominating in the paint. She's 29 points it's a pretty good number. So
last one for me. How would you? What's the message and feeling like right now in the locker room, especially knowing who you have in these upcoming next 5 games that are kind of crucial?
Carly, everybody's down, of course. Like we're like four losing streak, and we got to get everybody up, and we got to regroup, reunite, and we fought. I can't say that we didn't play hard. We played hard. We played very hard. My players played hard. They're trying to win a game. We couldn't. And we'll try to find out solutions, what we can do better.
Thank you.
We'll go to Cheryl and then Jeffrey. Cheryl first.
Emre, do you look at this game as a missed opportunity because you were facing a team that did not have 2 starters and you were unable to get over the hump of beating this club?
Oh yeah, I mean we should have won this one, but we couldn't. And next one.
What was the difference in the fourth quarter in your mind?
Well, as I said, he had a 5th foul, and they started even pounding inside more, and they were able to score in turnovers. I don't know what's the turnover on the fourth quarter, but we couldn't score and we couldn't stop them. You either gotta score and or get some stops in one end. So we didn't do neither. I mean, they scored 44 points in the paint. We gave up a lot again, even though we play a lot of zone. They only make 3 points. We should have forced them to take more threes, I guess. Yeah, but paint score is too much again.
And they were going to the free throw line too because of their interior play.
Well, it started in the second quarter. Actually, we just not disciplined, started making those, silly fouls that we bail them out. So if you do those and you send them a 20-time free throw line and you turn the ball over 17, I mean, we held them 78 points, which we gave up, way more than that. But if we could have taken, we emphasize offensive rebound, and we know that we gave up 23 offensive rebound the past 2 games that we will play against them. So we emphasized doing a good job on offensive rebounds, and we held them 7 offensive rebound and 11 second chance points. But now this time we gave up 17 turnovers and 27 points out of that. So it's hard, and then you foul 20 times, and it's hard to win a game like that.
Thank you for your time.
We'll go to Jeffrey on Zoom.
Hey, Coach. I know not the outcome you're looking for today, but you're in a really hostile environment in Atlanta franchise, which has been building towards this moment. But as you said, you played hard. I thought everyone looked really poised tonight, even though you're up against a tough crowd and the Giant Parker was really determined. How do you build off that focus, which you almost had all until the end, and now you bring it to what has been said before, a really tough stretch. Really tough stretch to end the season. That's very important.
Jeffrey, did you say hostile?
Yeah, I did say hostile. Yeah, I thought that Atlanta was tough. The crowd was cheering. The bench was. I did say hostile. Yeah, I stand by that statement.
All right, I'm not answering your question. Thank you.
Thanks.
or something. Oh yeah, it was nasty.
Alrighty, we'll go with Zoom questions. We'll start with Carly Bell and then go to Cheryl afterwards.
Should have put my sunglasses on.
Hey, Kahleah, what's just the energy after a game like this in the locker room right now?
It's heavy. Lost, I don't know how many straight right now, but winnable game. It's heavy. Like, it's like what you would expect.
The focus when I was speaking to you guys at practice this week was a focus on the first and the third quarter, and you guys won that today, but it happened to be the second and the fourth quarters were the problem for you guys, higher turnover rate and things like that. Can you pinpoint as to why it's been so difficult to string a full 4 quarters together recently?
No, I can't. But in the second quarter, like free throws, like killed us in those last couple minutes. So we just gotta be smarter. Not fouling, especially late, under 2 minutes. Like they shot maybe 5 to 7 free throws, something like that. But like in that stretch, like we just gotta be a lot smarter.
Looking ahead at the schedule, it's a tough stretch of 5 games. Do you guys look that far ahead, or do you guys just go one game at a time, knowing that it's kind of a make or break situation if you guys want to stay in the postseason?
You have to look that far. It's not like it's the first half of the season where you can, talk about game by game. Like now we know what the goal is, and you have to continue to keep that in your mind, making the playoffs, because that's important. That's something that we want to do. So no, like we look ahead, and we continue to remind each other that while we're playing, and what's important.
Last one for me. Bench production has been something that's just been very helpful for you guys in these late games, and Dana Evans just had a night tonight. What have you seen out of her growth this season? She said the biggest focus for her has been confidence. Have you seen her be more confident on the court this year?
She was super confident tonight, leading us, communicating, trying to get the ball up and get us playing at a pace. So she's been great, and she's putting in the work. I see her putting in the work in the gym, and nothing else is going to give you the confidence other than putting that extra work in. So, yeah, she did great things tonight.
Thank you.
We'll go with Cheryl. Cheryl?
Kahleah, I know you were ill the other day. How are you feeling right now? I know you were ill the other day. How are you feeling right now?
I'm rolling with the punches.
Was this a missed opportunity because the Dream were missing 2 of their starters and you guys could have made some hay with this?
Say it one more time.
I said, was this a missed opportunity because the Dream were missing 2 starters and you were unable to capitalize on it?
Sure. Yeah.
Thanks.
All right, thank you, Kahleah.
That's it. Okay.
have Dana here. We will start with Jeffrey.
Hey, Dana, great game today. You led the team in scoring with 18 points, hit 2 big threes. How do you build upon this performance as you return home for your next couple of games?
Just keep doing what I've been doing. Depending on my teammates, I feel like they got me the ball. I was able to just create. But it's about winning at the end of the day. We know what we need to do. We got to get some wins. Yeah.
All right. Thanks so much, Dana.
Thank you.
Kahleah Bell.
Hey, Dana, when I spoke to you at practice this week, you said the focus was on the first and the third quarter. You guys did that today, but it was the second and the fourth quarter that seemed to be the problem. What can you pinpoint anything as to why it's been difficult to find consistency and string a whole 4 quarters together?
Staying together. I think sometimes we let the momentum shift and we kind of separate. We got to come together at those moments. And I think I can definitely do a better job of bringing us together, letting us know like next play mentality. I think sometimes we hold on to what just happened and we let it linger and it just don't go well for us. So being able to snap out and think next play is going to be helpful for us.
You guys have a tough 5-game stretch. I asked Kyle this question. I want to get your answer on this too. I mean, do you guys look that far ahead or do you guys just have to go one game at a time knowing that how you perform over these next 5 games can make or break your postseason play?
All I'm going to say is we got to win games. It don't matter who we play, what we got going on. This next stretch is super important for us, and we gotta get some wins.
What's the messaging that you can take after a game like this, or is it a game that you have to just flush and be like, we have to just look forward and move on?
I think flush it. Moving forward, we don't have time to dwell. We don't have time to keep thinking about it. Of course, we can learn from it and get better from it and watch film, but it's not something that we should just keep lingering. I think that's been the biggest problem with our team, not being able to just shake something off. I think we just let a lot of things linger. So we're going to watch the film. We're going to talk about it, but we got to move on. We got a tough stretch coming up, and we got to get wins, like I said.
Thank you.
We'll go to Cheryl.
Dana, was this a missed opportunity with the Dream having 2 starters out? You guys were not able to capitalize on it?
It's another game. We're all professionals at the end of the day. Everybody can play this game. This league is packed, so we don't really want to read too much into that.
What do you guys have to do to control the issue with turnovers?
Look in the mirror and be better. That's all I can say.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Dana. Thank you all for joining.